Woo! All right, welcome back, folks. Episode 65 of the Hispanic on Paper podcast.
My name is Marcos.
My name is Kashi, and also...
Elena.
Yay! That was fantastic. Yay. Woo! Very nicely done.
Thank you.
Welcome, folks, to 65.
Cheers, 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 cheers.
To Social Security, to 65.
Yep. AARP cards.
Yeah,
all
that's
around.
what I'm talking about.
Talking about Denny's discounts.
That senior discount, getting that 15% per bacon slice off at Jack in the Box. But what do I know? Welcome back, folks. Episode 65. We have our queen Elena back on on for the first time on the show. I guess that's really it. But yeah, if you're looking for a Latin empowerment podcast, a podcast about what it means to be Latin or Hispanic or any current events going on in South Central America or anywhere, that's not us. We're just two silly guys telling life stories and bringing on people that we love, live, laugh with, and every once in a while laundry with. Yeah. So welcome, 65. Yeah, welcome. You excited?
Thank you. I am excited, yes.
Yeah.
Come a little closer.
Closer?
Yep.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the longest my mustache has ever been in my life, and I can feel it dancing along the microphone.
Yikes.
Yeah, I'm going to look myself real quick, just like me from 20 years from now. The reason why we make this podcast is to just, give something for ourselves to look on in 20 years from now. In mine, this is going to be, for the first time ever, exclusively video content. If you're on audio on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, this is available on YouTube and vice versa.
Where is this going?
I'm just going to take my headphones off.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And
his hair.
I'm just going to look at the camera, look at that camera and this camera, because this is going to go soon. I'm gonna shave my head soon and shave my face very soon, and I kind of wanted to just appreciate just one, maybe two more times.
Jesus Chris?
Kind of. Yeah. The surfer Jesus Chris. I bet Jesus surfed. Jesus had to have surfed. Oh, yeah.
You're going to be peeled Chris?
I hate that.
Yeah, I hate it too.
By the way, today is April 11th. Happy birthday to my cousin Monse. And 2023, it was Easter just passed. So that's why I have Jesus on the brain. But, yeah, sorry. I just had to. That was my 20-year reminder from now. My hair is the longest it's ever been. My beard is as disheveled as hell. And I'm ready for the next thing.
My 20-year reminder from now is going to be to go buy a mattress.
A mattress?
Yeah, go get a new mattress.
Hold on. Just
because chronologically, the way that I'm positioning it right now, I'm going to be in range to get a new mattress.
Okay.
If it's every like 5 to 10 years, you're looking at it, right?
You're going to be due at that time for a new mattress.
Check it out, 20 years, right? I'll be through 2 mattresses.
I like that. Okay, so is Marcos 20 years from now is he gonna have mattress money to just buy one, or is he gonna finance it?
He's probably gonna finance it.
Just cause.
So here's the thing: Marcos right now is setting himself up for the future.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's making that timeline.
I like that.
I'm going mattress shopping, and my parents are like, "Hey, there's this deal going on right now where you get this free thing that elevates you."
Oh,
like
is
one
it
way,
electronic?
like the head. Yeah. It elevates.
Does it have a remote or anything?
Yeah, it elevates. Yeah, if you buy the mattress, you get like a free thing that elevates like that.
Hold on. The remote is like whatever. All right.
Yeah.
Now, does this mattress have an app?
Huh?
Does it have an app?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I haven't gotten that far, but I will ask.
I'm
because
invested.
if there is,
I'm invested.
Dude.
I feel like mattresses are going to be way different 20 years from now, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, check it out. I'm saying
what
that
if it
the
like
waterbed.
levitates and floats?
Yeah.
The waterbed will be back.
Oh no! I've thought that forever. I've thought that forever. We're gonna like the you know how we're kind of back to like old timey like reels and stuff like that. Like, dude, we're gonna get back to waterbeds.
I can't remember what's the being in a beanbag full of water like that isn't gonna be comfy. Like, I can't imagine it being comfy though.
I think it's
like a waterbed.
Awesome. I think it sounds awesome.
I don't think so.
Have you ever seen the slow-mo guys?
Yeah, of course.
So there's
water balloons.
Yeah, the water balloon.
Yeah.
So they do like a front flip. So they got this big balloon.
Yeah.
It's massive, enough to fit a person inside.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So they did a front flip off a tree and landed on it, and it's just like the slapping noise that it made was like ugh.
And like at max tension, you could just see the balloon like peeling back, and you're like, yeah, that probably is not the best for lumbar support.
I derailed. I'm sorry.
I'm not one to talk. Please proceed.
The first thing I said to my parents when they asked me, they were like, "Hey, just want to let you know if you're going mattress shopping, because I know you mentioned it to us. This is what's going on." And I was like, "They're like, yeah, we're gonna go to this place," and I was like, every fucking storefront for a mattress place is a money laundering scheme.
Yeah, of course.
You know they're just rinsing hell of money.
Where is it? If you're comfortable, where is it from?
Huh?
Where's it from?
Mattress Firm?
Is it Mattress Firm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
No, dude,
that's a money laundering
because
scheme. I'm with that.
There's no way you have your inventory right there. That's it. The only thing you're doing is you have staff, you have overhead, you're running the business. Like,
if at any point they're
nobody's
like,
in there.
"Oh yeah, do you have this in a queen?" And well, let me go check in the back. And I'm like, "Bruh."
It's like
Are you just going to see with your mob boss if you're allowed to sell that?
it's like a 4-foot cubicle because you can see, because all Mattress Firms have glass windows wall to wall. It's one fucking closet.
No. The reason why whenever you go to a Mattress Firm or like a Sleep Number or some shit like that, and they're like, "Well, let me go check in the back," it's because they're gonna go talk to their like cocaine boss to be like, "Yeah, no, that mattress doesn't have a shit ton of dope in it." But like, aside from that, like, yeah, it's a great sell. Yeah, great for lumbar support. Mm-hmm. That's really funny, actually.
So the big selling point that I'm invested in, I'm gonna probably get a queen.
Mm-hmm. No, do California King.
What? Why? Wait, hold on. What do you have?
Do you have a? A full would be like comfy for you.
That was the
like
guiltiest smile I've ever seen. She's like, you have a California King?
Right now I have a queen, but before I moved here I had a California King.
Why?
Fucking baller.
I don't know, just cause. It was nice.
Was it high up on the ground? Like, was it higher up, or was it
I'd
like?
say it's about what Chris has up.
I kind of want that layout.
My room?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I'm perfectly content without having a bed frame. I love bed frames. If it were up to me, I'd have a bed frame. Yeah. But just the box spring mattress combo, like, I'm past the point. Like,
bed frames are overrated.
I'm young enough to where like that's not ghetto, in my opinion.
That's
I don't know.
That's
I would just get a nightstand at that point.
Well,
like,
I have the matching
then,
nightstand, so immediately my room like looks like it's pimped out. You know? So like I got it made.
So getting that free little
that's fun. Good for you.
My dad was like, you got to wait till they get the front and the the
feet
foot one.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what's the point of like getting the foot one? And he's like, well, both at once. I was like, I don't want to sleep in a V shape. And he's like, well, I was like, at that point, I'm just going to flip my mattress around. I'm just going to
sleep up. Yeah, and then I can upside down.
Yeah, I can just pick which one I want.
That's so funny. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, actually. So I was like, hello.
Tech brain.
Yeah. Wow. Rick, where you at, dog?
Gears turning.
That's awesome. Have you seen the Sleep Number beds that warm up your feet? Like
that's a thing?
It can detect when you're waking up, and at the foot of the bed, it heats up by
That's dangerous. I wouldn't go to work.
As what I said, I'd never get up if that was the case.
It's only if it's like in the middle of the night, because there's an app on your phone, and it's connected to your alarm app, and it's like, oh, you gotta wake up at 6:30, but it's 2:40, and you're like kicking and turning, like
go back to sleep.
Let me get them toes toasty. All right, like let me see you. But yeah, I mean, this is our friend Elena. We love her dearly. She's a friend of Rachel's, going all the way back to
too long ago. I think like
Elena's a new friend.
Yeah, newer.
Yeah. That's actually it. That is funny. Like I didn't even wrap my head around that. We've been friends for like less than 5 months.
August will be a year.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was going to say like a year.
Okay, so 6 months we've been friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Right around there.
It feels way longer than that.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
You've come around a lot though.
Absolutely.
So it's like it fits.
Good for you. Yeah. So shout out to Rachel, episode 30.
Hi, Rachel.
32. Yeah. So Elena and Rachel are lifelong friends. And
second grade.
Second grade. That's good. How do you maintain that, dude? Tell us.
How do I maintain that?
A second grade
Rachel
friendship?
has no expectations with the friendship in general.
Maybe with yours. That's nice.
What I mean is,
when I don't text back, she gets mad at me.
That's what I'm saying is no expectations. She doesn't expect me to text back right away, which is super nice. Her and I can go years without talking.
Which you guys did sometimes.
We did, yeah. I think we went a solid 9 years without talking, honestly.
Wow.
And then we reconnected.
Jesus.
Just pick back up.
Yeah.
Picked up where you left off.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay.
See, I can always respect that because like I'll have friends like that back in California where it's like.
That's so important.
Yeah, you understand, like Miyakai. It was like one of those.
I mean, even introducing Miyakai to like us, like, hey.
Yeah, when we went to California, like I had one of my friends from San Diego before I moved.
Give me like 4 seconds.
We went we all went to California the first year, and then she came out and visited us one day, and it was awesome. So it was cool. Like, yeah. So it's like
I didn't even know you were from California.
So yeah.
When did you move here?
I moved here in 2017.
Wow.
So yeah, I moved here from Fallbrook. So when I first moved to California in 2010 because I was from Kansas originally.
Wow.
So yeah.
Where were you born?
I was born in Kansas.
Okay.
Where are you born?
Where were you born?
Here.
Here? Born native.
Where in?
I am Chandler.
Have you ever left the state and came back?
Yeah.
What's
I've
the
been to
furthest?
Europe.
Well, I'm saying, so okay. So here, let's
Hold on.
Let's not
I've been
talk
out
about.
of the country.
I don't want to talk
Like,
about this.
live
I don't
there?
want to talk about this.
Oh no.
Oh,
I've always lived here my whole
I don't
life.
want to. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this. Okay. I hate this subject topic because like
Where'd you go?
80% of the guests that we've had on the podcast have all been to Europe, and I've like been to Alaska.
Kamek and I
it
went
was
on the
cool.
same trip.
Yeah. So with that being said, I don't want to talk about this. Elena, where did you go in Europe? And please tell Marcos all about it because I'm sure he can somewhat relate.
I thought you didn't want to hear about it.
I didn't say that.
You
Why are you
just did.
gaslighting me? Proceed.
You're gaslighting me.
Continue.
Give us a scoop.
I went to Aviano, which is northern Italy, which is where all my
The
family
bad
is from.
bitches are. Never mind.
Ha, ha, ha.
I didn't know she was gonna finish the sentence.
That's it. I just visited all of Europe.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you have like the most authentic pizza ever?
Yeah. And
That-
pasta and a fresh salad from my grandma's garden. That was the best part.
Ooh.
Everything in that salad was from her garden.
Would you have a garden?
Pulled that same day. Would I have one?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
the garden type?
Yeah, if I have the right
What's your vibe,
environment for it.
Elena?
Yeah. So this. Hold on. Like,
Let's
wait. Like
break it down.
even Charlie and Alton. We've known Charlie and Alton for like well over a year. Come for me, 2 years.
I don't know their hobbies.
No. Like no, but like we know what their vibe is. We've only known Elena for 6 months.
Yeah, like so we're
like,
still
yeah,
learning.
No, this is actually very fascinating. This is really fascinating. Elena, what's
I
your
don't know
vibe?
what my vibe is.
I know
though.
you. So like that's the funny thing is we know each other very well.
What's the first conversation we had?
Me and you.
Yeah. Try and remember either of us.
It had to do something with volleyball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was at volleyball.
Oh, yeah, we met at volleyball. I don't remember exactly what.
That's fascinating. I literally can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think.
I don't even.
You just popped in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said,
You were just
"Hey."
in the memory.
The
all of a
next
sudden.
the next time I make a brand new friend that like I could tell that like we're at least somewhat comfortable with each other, I'm gonna invite them on the podcast and just be like, tell me everything. So like
Let's get to know you on the podcast.
kind of exactly.
That's funny.
So-
Fernando.
That's actually a great pitch. Maybe both of them. Maybe both
Yes.
of them. So like zombie apocalypse, like what's your end goal? Like, are you the gardening type, or are you like the mechanic type? Or are you the
I don't know. I'd survive. Survivor.
survivor type? Solo?
Survivor.
Survivor, like what? Like, what would be your specialty? What's your weapon of choice?
Ooh,
Ooh,
yes,
that's a
sir.
good
Yes, sir.
Ooh. I don't know.
Ready? Let's break it into categories, right?
Okay.
Is it gonna be? Let's talk about melee, right? We got melee, and then
Strictly
we got
melee.
guns, right?
Well,
so,
okay, so-
are you going with blunt, like a bat, or are you going like bladed?
Yeah, something that slices, something
Medieval?
that bludgeons.
Well, I feel like you need all three though, because you have
Probably.
far away combat, mid, and then close combat.
All right. What are you rocking?
Definitely gonna have to go.
She's like, I'm going iron pauldrons.
Yeah.
Get some
I
more.
think I'll just go with an Iron Man suit.
yeah. Mark-
Maybe, yeah, Mark IV was pretty good. The paint job was kind of mid, but yeah, I mean,
I don't know, I've never thought about it.
Would you have like a sword? Would like?
I'm a
I
baseball.
think I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's a katana. Is that the word?
Which,
I'd want one of those.
Japanese sword.
that's the
Yeah.
big. Yeah, that's the bigger one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very. I think I'm a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire kind of guy. I'm just gonna rip that from The Walking Dead.
No, I just want to
So,
slice them.
I'm a Lucille kind of cat.
I think.
Just because I'm so strong. I might be a brass knuckles kind of cat too. Like eventually I would just get there.
Yeah, you'd be like just metal arms.
Yeah, like no, I'd get there eventually. Just wrap duct tape around my knuckles and then throw brass knuckles over that. And just
I would get like a sand mold, and I would make Hulk fists and just put metal in there. Just fuck boom, right there. Just add some.
Hold on, Marcos does work on small technology for a living, so you could totally input like speakers that like make the like Hulk smash, and it's all your audio recording.
Or I just put tasers on like a stick.
That'd be fun too.
Oh, dude. Okay. My melee weapon of choice
Hit me.
is probably gonna be like it's got to be like a great axe. It's got to
Oh
be
yeah, something
like
massive.
yeah.
Like
And then
You should do
obnoxious.
something though that's double sided.
so
Axe on one side and
how about this? Ready? Here's
I don't know
my
what you could put
No,
on the
no,
other
no,
side.
it'd be
my
a
ideal
lunch
weapon.
tray.
My ideal weapon is my leg tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's
What
Wait,
is
the.
that
what's
called?
on your leg?
I'll show you.
Yeah, show the cameras too if you can. Yeah, do you mind?
So it's the
Would you be able to angle it towards his leg?
it's a flail and an axe.
Wait, keep it there.
and it's held on by a chain.
Flex that thigh though. Yeah, you gotta flex.
Flex
Attaboy.
that.
Attaboy. That
These
looks
shorts don't
good.
go up very high.
That looks good.
But yeah,
I love that.
no, that's the that's a character. in the show. You can swing it and you just fucking throw it. And then you can bring it in close.
I'm gonna pick that then.
I love every part of that. Absolutely. A flail. That's amazing. Okay. I love that. Okay. Good. We got a pretty good vibe of you. There we go. Just like that.
Yeah.
That's a great.
She'd be like a scavenger.
Yeah.
She'd be like the person in the sequence like running through the city.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all overgrown and then she's like sliding under like fences.
Yep. Oh, it's super badass.
Throwing down chairs.
Have you guys ever watched The Last of Us? I'd want to be like Ellie.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
That oddly enough is what if now that you say it would make sense.
It's kind of
like
toxic.
The vibe picks it up.
Yeah, I totally feel that.
Shut up.
I mean, it's just like I've never heard of like a more self-diagnosable main character syndrome, but like it's a good thing though. Like I mean, that's like saying
just like me for real.
Yeah,
like
she's literally she's just like me for real.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw that meme. I posted it on my story, but it was a picture of the new Little Mermaids. So if April 11th, 2023, a couple months ago, the new Little Mermaid trailer premiered, and the new Little Mermaid is black, which to most people it's like that's cool. That's something to pay attention to. But anyway, it showed the actress like looking up or whatever, and it showed the Chad meme character, and it was all like 3 black women, and it was like finally we could be represented. And then beneath that, it showed Optimus Prime, and then every ethnicity of guy that was portrayed as Mexican, a black guy, a white guy, a Palestinian, like Iranian guy, whatever. And it was like no, that's literally me.
It's me.
That's Optimus Prime is dead ass me. And it was just so funny because like I've never related to something so hard from a guy versus a girl standpoint. I got into a weird little discourse. I didn't hold on. Like this is just one of the things. If I would have known he were Mormon from the start of the interaction, it would have gone.
Who's Mormon?
So
yeah, name drop.
I was
yeah. Who are we
and
talking
address.
about?
So I was donating plasma because bills, and
money.
I was sitting next to this kid, nicest kid in the world. And this was the day before Easter.
Oh, God.
And we were just chit-chatting. And the girl sitting next to him was beautiful. She was beautiful. Really, really pretty girl.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of chit-chatting. And he was like, oh, well, what are you going to do after this? And I was like, well, shoot, dude. I'm donating plasma. Like, some of my blood or whatever is going to be gone.
Go have a cigar.
You know how easy it is to be drunk and buzzed. I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna have a cigar and I'm gonna be saving money. And he was like, oh, that's very fascinating. Okay. And I was like, okay, well, what are you gonna do? And he was like, oh, we're going to a church event because if you think about it, tomorrow will be the day that Jesus rose. You think about that, right? And he did. I'm not joking. No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. He did. I'm not joking. He did. And I kind of had a moment of like,
gotcha. Right.
I had a moment of just pure like, wow, I really shouldn't have said the thing that I said. Like, I was talking about how I'm going to save money on happy hour. And I was like, okay, well, nice. Who's this? And he's like, oh, this is my girlfriend. Well, how long have you been together? A month. And I was like, oh shit, you guys are about to get married then.
Oh.
And
I mean, you're not wrong.
I didn't
you're
say
not
that.
wrong.
I didn't say that, but I did later on, but not immediately. But I was like, okay, how old are you guys? 20.
Yeah, they're getting.
They're
married.
both 20.
Yep.
How old are you? What do you? This is the part that I got like a little pissed off at when I was like, okay, dude, I'll ruin your life if you want me to. And he was like, what are you? 27, 28? And I was like,
what are you, a loser?
I'm 22, good sir. So emphasis.
Well, I mean, why would you take that offensively? What about it?
Because I didn't appreciate that I said the thing that I said, and I looked the way that I look, and he was like, no, 27-year-old. I'm gonna donate plasma and go get drunk.
It's like mature
what's up, girl?
What's up?
So I was just, honest to goodness, like as lame as it is, I was just offended that like one, you would let me say that. And then still assume that I'm like 26, 27. Like, no, like what the hell, dude?
I'm young. I'm hip.
Yeah, no, you look like a Mormon kid. I didn't assume you were a Mormon. I told you how I was going to go home and go get blitzed. It's a common courtesy. I see a guy in a wheelchair and I'm just going to assume that at one point he used to run like really fast. Like,
Dang.
I'm just going to do that, common courtesy. So don't assume shit. And if you're Mormon,
fuck you.
Don't.
Oh, jeez, no. Not that message.
I'm kidding.
Not that one.
No, not that.
Elena gets us canceled.
That'd be funny.
She just shows up.
We actually do have a decent Mormon listener base. That's why I feel so comfortable making Mormon jokes because, like, I don't know. But that was just something that I was so fascinated by. Where I was like, I was trying to make I was literally, I could not have been more upfront about like, if a cop was sitting next to me and he was like, what are you going to do after this? I was like, I think I'm going to go drunk drive. And I could have been so.
Oh, break the law.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to go like rob a bank and have been completely. Do you mind?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Sneezing.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It's all
Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Don't let it happen again.
Can't promise that.
She cashed hers for the
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, don't let it happen again. But yeah. No, that was just a funny little nugget of my week where I really had to process like, damn, I just told this little small Mormon kid that I'm going to go get blitzed after I go donate plasma. And he was like, yeah, no, like tomorrow Jesus rose for our sins. Don't you think about that?
Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Hell yeah, dude. I'll throw 2 back for that.
For sure, dude.
But yeah, just a funny little interaction.
How many days was he in his tomb?
3.
3?
Yeah.
3 shots, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
One per
One
day.
shot for every day, dude. Like Jesus came out of his cave.
He's
like Peter was like, hey, yo, up Jesus is gone. And like, what's up, Jesus?
Nice.
Jesus was like, me.
So anyways, after the 3rd day, Jesus Christ came back.
Jesus Christ. Proverbs, Job, John, and Riz.
Okay, I saw this post on TikTok. It was like one of those slide ones you just swipe through. And it was Goku smokes Jesus in a 1v1. And do you know Goku? Dragon Ball?
Do you watch anime? Not really.
I do, yeah, but I don't think.
Like what?
We'll get into that. Hold on. Finish your story.
Yeah. Goku smokes Jesus in a 1v1.
Hold on, because like obviously, right?
Because first of all, Ultra Instinct, he's not getting touched.
No way.
First of all, check it out. No.
Someone got mad at me that I posted on my story. I posted a picture of me flexing, and I just said I could probably bench more than Jesus. And someone was like, "Dog, really?"
No, and funny enough, check it out. That same thing happened. That guy got 3 pages and was like, "Dude, I'm just letting you know. That's cool that you posted this, and I know you think it's funny, but that's blasphemy." And they said blasphemy. And I showed my coworker. I was like, I'm not making you read a single word.
Yeah.
I was like, I just swiped.
Just look.
I just kept swiping, and he's like, oh my God, it was 3 pages. Yeah.
That's so bad.
Broke it down.
That makes me so upset. Wow. What the hell? All right. What animes do you watch?
Just one, Attack on Titans.
Oh gosh,
that's it.
Attack on Titans. You say Titans.
That's one of the biggest ones I have to watch.
That's cute because Miranda says it like that.
Does she?
When she does. Miranda never says it right. She's like, "Oh, it's Attack on Titans."
We gotta have a sisters episode. I think that'd be so fun.
Are you caught? Like, how far are you caught up?
Oh, I'm not caught up at all.
You on like season 1, 2, something like that?
I'm on season 2. Yeah.
Good Lord, it's so hot in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little toasty.
So this is kind of a little update of where I'm at in life. Our lease is up at the end of the next month. And we just got an email yesterday from my landlord saying, "Hey, by the way, we're gonna jack up rent an additional $250 a month if you want to stay. So $1,900 a month for me and Tim alone." Which I mean, I could do, but I don't want to. That's outrageous. I don't want to do that.
It's not worth it.
No, not at all.
Well, with what plans do you have cooking?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
What you got going so far?
I'm in and then I get home today and the AC's out. And I'm just like, no, for sure. $250 extra bucks a month though.
No, for sure.
No,
dude.
you earned it.
No, yeah.
So I don't know. I'm at this weird crossroads. So I think no joke, I kind of did this on purpose so I could do what I'm doing right now, and I mean, this works that you're here too. Mm-hmm. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Wait, is this the big news that you had?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the big segue. So it's a little different. What I had planned, it's a little different because of the week that I've had. But I'll say it the way I was originally going to say, which is next year, I 100% wholeheartedly was planning to run for mayor.
What?
Not joking.
What?
Not joking. 100%. So yesterday, I went to City Hall.
What?
And I sat down and I was a part of a city council work session.
What was that like?
So the only thing we talked about was Chandler's water supply. I can tell you everything there is to know about the Colorado River. I can tell you everything. It's like it's annoying how much I know right now.
It's kind of awesome.
So what happened was, shout out to Kevin Harkey, the current mayor of Chandler, Arizona.
Swag, coming for your desk.
Coolest cat in the world. And I don't know. I had this negative like connotation in my head. He's 66 years old. I don't know why I thought he'd be way taller in person. I was like way bigger than him. And yeah, like so what happened was like other people were introducing themselves. And I was like, yeah, oh, yeah, no, I'm just here. Like, I don't know, me, general public. And then he puts his hand on my shoulder. And he's like, how you doing, young man? Nice to meet you. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, what? Who are you?
Shit.
Yeah, like, ew. You old fart. What the hell are you touching me for?
Boomer be gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Pepper spray.
I put my hand out and he shook my hand and he's like, what? Nice to do. And I was like, dude, you're the mayor. And he was like, yeah, who are you?
He's holding the key to the city and everything.
Yeah, he's spinning it on his finger.
He's like, yeah,
no, it's like it's just strapped to his back. Yeah, exactly. It's got guitar strings on it. But he was like, well, who are you? And I was just like, I'm nobody, man. I just I'm here to learn and see if like this would be a good line of work for me. And if you don't mind me asking, like, what do you do all day? And he kind of like checked his watch all slick.
Nothing.
And then he was like, well, how about you take a seat and I'll show you.
Oh.
And I was like, yo.
All right. That's hard.
So I sat down in this city council meeting.
And you learned about the Colorado River?
And I learned about the Colorado River and the surface water supplies and groundwater supplies. And
how bad is it?
So the funny thing is, this is the best year that has been in a very long time.
Long term, though. Long term.
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
Bwomp.
Yeah, exactly. And so he was asking questions, very engaged, came in with like a lot of hyper-specific knowledge about other stuff. So I couldn't tell if he was just like a good mayor or he was doing his job, which those two things are mutually exclusive. You could just be doing your job and not be good at it, but I couldn't tell. But I earned a shit ton of respect for the guy.
Cool.
To the point where I would rather ask him, what do you need from me? And not, I want to run for mayor. So I kind of want to like, so I think I'm going to go back tomorrow or maybe the day after and talk to him and say like, hey man, me from the other day.
If you remember me.
Yeah. Well, I had to leave early. I got up halfway through and I left. And when I called my girlfriend later on and she was like, well, why'd you leave early? You should have at least said goodbye. And I was like, I was hungry.
That's why you left.
That was the only reason. I was so hungry. I didn't have lunch. I had a small breakfast.
Hope it doesn't hear that.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, sorry, man.
Chuck is gonna go snitch, bro.
Yeah. So my whole plan was to talk to Chuck because like he's very close to this whole thing, and I was so serious. I was so 100% in on running for mayor because I want to make a difference. And
what's going to stop you from doing it though?
Because I earned respect for him.
Well, why was it?
No, I'm saying in general.
Yeah, why was it that one interaction that deterred you? So at that point, was it a dream or was it just a fun idea?
No. I'll still run for city council. I'll still run for city council and make a somewhat difference, at least learn. But if I can arrange something where I become like a type of protege or like some sort of like apprentice and he hands me the mayorship, I would rather do that because after seeing
public elections.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I could win that. And I think, I bet he would know that too. I could probably win against him right now. Honestly, I could. I really do think that. But I watched him do a good job in front of my eyes. And I could not guarantee that I could do that.
Bar for bar, you're going against that guy.
Yeah, so that's how it felt. I'm like, okay, like what am I here to do? Make a difference. Could I do better than that guy? Well, shit, I don't know. So
you haven't tried.
No, well, but I could ask. I would ask him what he thought about it, and he could say, "There's no place for you here," and then run anyway. I could do that. Boom! I don't give a shit. I'm 22 years old. I have no morals.
Do you have the knowledge for it, though?
I have the passion.
Passion only gets you so far, though.
No,
you have to have some knowledge.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're right.
You could be like, well, yeah, I'll tie it directly to my job, like, right? I got a new guy. Mm-hmm. He's super enthused to be here. He ripped all 3 cables to a display.
Oh my god!
But he loved it. He had the passion. He did it.
He loved it.
No, he did it. He did it though, like to himself.
He broke a $25,000 display,
it's like,
but he had a smile on his face the whole time,
and it's okay because you know why? He got some experience and he learned. You gotta get experience.
That's a big part of it. That's a big part of it.
You're gonna
exactly.
break a couple legs.
So that's probably where you're gonna get beat.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm asking you, Chris.
Maybe
if you need to break a couple eggs to learn, what's your broken egg in politics?
That's what I'm afraid of, because my very first thing, I was like, here's one of the things about Chandler, Arizona. Chandler, Arizona, as of April 11th, 2003, we have an incredibly diverse homeless population. And I don't mean diverse as in skin color or age. I mean, we have homeless veterans, which city doesn't have homeless vets? But we also have like former millionaires that are homeless on the streets of Chandler. In the same city, in the same zip code, there are people that are currently multimillionaires as the same people that are currently homeless in Chandler, Arizona. Chandler, aside from Phoenix, obviously Phoenix, but Phoenix is actually a lot more commercial, a lot more business oriented. But Chandler has so many homeless people and multimillionaires in literally the same zip codes. And I don't think either party recognizes that the other coexists in their backyard. So that's where it's like in my head. So the reason why I want to run for mayor is because one day I want to run for president. That's my mindset as of April 11th, 2023. I don't know how I'll feel tomorrow. I don't know how I'll feel next week. I'd make a great president. I just know that to be true. But I do know that that's something that you have to work your way up to, and that's just the way it is. But it's something that's so fascinating, because I do think that like the biggest emotion that you want to feel in public office, people are often going to say love, maybe compassion. But I think if you want to make a difference in public office, the emotion that you want to feel the most of is anger. Because when I look at the way shit is nowadays, I'm fucking angry. I'm just angry. I'm like looking at shit go on in my own backyard, and I'm like, bruh. Like, and I don't know, the housing market is particularly the worst it's ever been. Everything's bad, whatever. I know. But there's just something about like knowing that literal homeless people are leaning against some random gate, some random fence, and that fence belongs to a multimillionaire, and it's on the back end of their backyard, which is a 3.5 acre backyard in their 8,000 square foot multi-family home residential property. And you're just like, damn,
got a tennis court too.
Yeah, exactly. Tennis court and a basketball hoop. You're just like, damn, they really do got it all. And they didn't obtain permission from the city to put up the basketball hoop. Like, who are the real fascists now? Am I right? But so no joke, I was planning to run for mayor of Chandler, Arizona, and I went to City Hall to see how I could do that. And then I met the mayor.
Did you ask him though?
No, not well. That's how I was going to end the day. But I got really hungry, so I went and I got some a poke burrito.
There's a guy who stayed for the rest of that.
Yeah.
And he got the internship.
So I started shaking hands. There was this young black guy there, very handsome, very, very well put together. So here's the issue. I pulled up looking dapper. I put on my nice polo. I look good.
What neon shade was it?
No, it wasn't a neon shade. Actually, you might be able to see.
Elena, have I told you about Kashi colors?
No.
Kashi color? Yeah. I hate that.
So, it used to be Chris colors, now changed.
Yeah, since he evolved.
Yeah, check it out. Any normal color that you have, turn the brightness up all the way.
Yeah, exposure, brightness, saturation down.
Throw that shit up there, and you get like the brightest color possible. Yeah. Chris loves that. He has like the same eye appeal as like a lobster,
as a crow.
He could just see like all these different things.
Mm-hmm. He's exactly right. But yeah, no, what I was wearing was this dark green polo that is very loose in the tummy and incredibly tight on the upper arm region. So I'm sitting in this town council meeting, flexing my ass off. I'm losing circulation in my lower wrists, but it's
the
fine.
Colorado River.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Does anyone know how many miles are in the Colorado River? And I'm like,
the forehead.
Yeah, flexing my heart out.
Face is purple.
Exactly. Young man in the back. No comment. But yeah, no. So I looked good. But I was shaking hands and I was asking the other people, like, what you do here. This old ass dude. This dude was like 70. And I was like, hey, if you don't mind me asking, like, what do you do? And he's like, oh, I'm the press.
That's awesome.
And I was like, and then I looked down. First of all, I'm.
Did he have anything that said press?
I'm an incredibly intelligent human being. And he said that. And I looked down right above his ginormous belly button. and there's a lanyard that says press. And I was just like, very cool. And
nice.
throughout the meeting, he would just get up and like the most mom shit ever, just take a picture on his cell phone,
Click.
just like
on his like A10.
Yep. Oh no. It was a iPhone 14, and I was just like, all right.
Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah, tease him a little bit.
Oh yeah, no Motorola.
Yeah, but I was sitting in that room knowing full well that I do not belong. But I did have a moment of like, hold on, let me just throw this out there. I was fucking bored. I was insanely bored.
That's your day to day.
And I was looking at everyone else in the room, and I was like, they're extremely bored. This is tough.
How would you make
you want
it
to run for that?
Potentially, exactly. So a little bit of a turn off. The lady who was giving the presentation, incredibly intelligent, incredibly well informed, very well spoken, and so passionate. I could tell everything that she was saying she believed in, and she was telling the truth of. And it's important information. It's not like it's not like anything she was saying was actually boring. But dude, I'm a freaking I'm a gym rat jock that has a stupid podcast. Like I don't know, it wasn't on the frontal cortex of my mind. And I was listening to her speak.
Learn about water and shit.
Literally.
Like
that's kind of what hit me. But yeah, so no joke. I was like, I want to run for mayor. I went to the library, checked out 8 books.
Have you started reading them?
Yeah, I've read.
Chris, I think you're having a manic episode.
I was gonna say
it's perfect. It's exactly what I need right now. It's no joke. Exactly what I need right now.
It's gonna last 2 days and then poof, gone.
I've read one. I completely read one. I started 2 other ones, but you guys hold on. Do you want me to read the title of some of these?
Okay.
No.
Okay. You don't want me to, but he does. Wait. Well, I'll be right back.
I'll change my vote. Just say the word. You got the guys who are into cars. You got the guys who are into guns, right? You got the war history guys. And you got the politics
the
guys.
Lego guys.
The Lego guys. My cousin's
guys.
one of them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 of my coworkers. Pretty big Lego.
I love that. Exactly. Yeah. It's normal dudes. You wouldn't expect it.
Yeah.
So the first book that I checked out was The Right Answer: How We Can Unify Our Divided Nation. And then it devolves a little bit. Extortion: How Politicians Extract Your Money, Buy Votes, and then Line Their Own Pockets. And then the next one.
That's more of a tutorial for you than it is like a way of learning.
And then Profiles in Corruption: Abuse of Power by Americans' Progressive Elites.
Done by every single politician.
Yes. So
When were these books published?
recently.
Recently?
The oldest one is 2014.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's not recently.
But the other ones are like, I mean, still.
You're
like,
finding
We're
early
2023.
2000s.
Hold on. No legislation has been sincerely, like, I don't know, drastically
Fair
updated
enough.
since like 2019.
Fair enough.
But anyway, that's where I'm at. So I actually did check out 2 other books. One of them, radical left. Radical, like, we should not have to pay for anything. And also the government should be, like rubbing our feet to bed every night. And then another one, far right, where it's like, if you're a teacher in the United States of America, you need to be armed at all points of the day. And also, gas should be paid for via blood and not just dollars. And you're just like, all right, I love it. So I literally got both spectrums. I really do think of myself as like a centrist guy, and I got both ends. Very much so. So, and I got both ends. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. We'll kind of cut it off there because I feel bad. I feel like I just took over the podcast. But yeah, that's where I'm at in my life. And I will keep you guys updated on how this goes. But wholeheartedly, I was planning to run for mayor of Chandler, Arizona yesterday.
Chris, mayor of 2024.
Elena.
I don't know if I should run for Chris or Kashi. That's one other thing.
I would go your name.
Your
Chris.
Your government name.
I'm way too cool to just be another Chris.
You put quotes on the billboards.
Yeah, you can put in.
And Kashi has to have a
Kashi.
slogan.
Yeah.
You have to market Kashi.
That's the other thing I thought. I might have to start listening back to the podcast and start, doing little cuts.
Yeah, you say some. I'm not worried about me.
No, I'll cut this. Enjoy this, audience. But at one point, I scream at the top of my lungs, "Mom!"
Oh,
I
God.
screamed that at one point during some random episode.
Yeah, if you run for mayor or president, that's gonna come back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
So Elena,
yeah.
with your digital footprint now being here, what's something that you hope to just
leave alone?
Leave off the table.
Yeah. What's something that you would say right now that you don't want your next employer to find?
Didn't she? Yep.
Right into the mic for me, please.
At your last job, when you said you were embezzling. No.
Yeah, because you told us about that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, she worked at the mattress firm. No.
I was actually laundering the money. I was hoping. I was the head honcho cocaine.
Hell yeah.
She was the one in the back.
They answered to me.
Yeah.
The bald cat.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
she turned around.
Yeah, she was the one in the back. Yeah, that's perfect. I love that.
Ooh.
I am the one in the back.
How many people watch this?
100, maybe 2. Proceed. Worst case, we can cut it.
Okay. He can't see any of it.
So this, okay. So are we we're gonna move on from this now. Is that okay?
Yeah, whatever.
That was incredibly entertaining for me. But
You weren't expecting that, were you?
not at all. So
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna cut back in. We're gonna chop the fuck out of that conversation, and the whole audience is not gonna know what we talked about.
Yep.
But I do think you would run a very successful lemonade stand, and I don't think you should be ashamed of that. But
I mean,
you don't have to cut it. It's already out there. My footprint on that's already made. It's
Is
inevitable. It's gonna get found eventually.
I would just say though that when the
But-
duck walked up though to the lemonade stand, and he asked the man running the stand,
Have any grapes?
yeah, and here's what you got to do.
I got 2.
Very nice. Nice. I love that. Okay. What kind of music do you listen to? Because I don't peg you as the Cardi B type.
Give us the last. Do you do like songs or do you playlists?
Playlist. I can tell you the last song I listened to.
Please,
Perfect.
please. Did you guys hear that news? So it's Labyrinth. Labyrinth is like the biggest Euphoria.
Yep.
With
So-
Billy,
Yep.
the new song.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So-
sure that's my recent.
Yeah. Oh, really? So that's mine.
Yeah, that's my recent.
No shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got in a huge
Wow.
argument. Damn, dude.
It's such a good song.
Not only is he mayor, but he's like cultured.
What was the last song we listened to? Was it really?
Really.
Damn it. Bugs are getting in here because of fucking AC.
We have lights on. That's why.
Oh, that's actually a good point. dude.
Lamp.
Yeah.
Once you turn the lights off, they'll be
Maybe
gone.
that's why they're gravitating towards me because like my future.
'Cause you're such a bright
Because my
light.
future's so bright.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the forehead reflecting.
Oily ass forehead. Oily ass reflective forehead.
So while Kashi has ambitions to run for mayor, right?
What's your plan?
What's your plan in a week? What do
In
you
a
want to?
week?
Yeah. What's Elena's week look like?
Whoa.
Does it change a lot? Do you live like a very like active life?
You good over there?
Kashi fell like 8 different ways. Just
He's
now.
actually upside down right now. It's like
He's clipping into the floor.
my week consists of working 2 jobs,
Okay.
so it's very busy. Cheers.
It's pretty much empty right there. All right. Good lord. Yeah. So like, do you have like kind of a week routine kind of figured out more or less, or does
Not
it
really.
change?
No, it changes very often.
How does that make you feel? Like, do you like change? Do you
Unsettling.
accept it?
I accept
Unsettling?
it. I accept it, and I'm adaptable. I like change, but
Mhm.
to an extent, it does get very tiring.
I get that. Yeah.
Elena did something similar to what I did a couple weeks ago, which I talked about on the podcast, which is Home Depot.
I didn't work night shifts though,
But you worked a shit ton.
but I worked a shit ton.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
So where did you work?
Lows. Ugh.
How many days? How many hours a day were you working?
When I was working at Lowe's.
Weren't you doing 2 jobs?
Yeah, I mean, I still am doing. If you
No,
want to
no.
get technical, I'm doing like 3 or 4 usually.
Okay.
Now for the podcast,
Sheesh.
just to let her enemies know out there, Elena, are you forklift certified?
No.
I am indeed.
Oh,
No way.
let them know.
Dude, they're crying, listening. They're probably listening on like an MP3 player right now too. Neck
guy-
beard.
Yeah, some guys go out there just pounding sand like,
No.
no, my revenge.
That's the only thing I have.
Dude.
Elena has it. Anyone can do it. That's what Neckbeard's thinking.
Don't
not
work
me.
at Lowe's.
No?
Don't work at Lowe's.
Why not?
Especially the one in Chandler. Don't work there.
Why not?
It's just a bad place.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I did preach on the podcast where like I way overdid it. I was doing 8 hours a day doing pest control, 8 hours a night doing
Yeah.
Home Depot. But
lot.
what I will say is that Home Depot took such good care of me. They took such good care of me.
Yeah.
Completely understood, top to bottom, front to back. They were like, dude, you're doing too much.
I
like,
think that if
Lowe's is not like that.
Yeah, that's too bad. Interesting.
I think that if I left the job I did, I'd be like, okay, cool, tech. What's next?
Yeah.
DIY, home improvement. So I would just collect the next thing of knowledge. I'd be like, all right. If I could split into a body
like a
double,
little side quest, you know?
No, yeah, because it's like I work in tech and I do a lot of like stuff with repairs, I can
Beth from Rick and Morty, like you just dilute on like a separate timeline type thing.
Yeah, one of those. So yeah, I do that kind of stuff, and so like home improvement, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
fascinating. I love getting those books, just kind of looking through and being like, oh, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, my dad redid his fence. We got a thing from the HOA. He did it all himself. He took spray paint. Did? Yeah.
Wow.
He redid the fence. So he took off all the wood.
Yeah.
Got composite, cut it up, so it made the panels for like the fence, and then he just replaced the gate, and it was good.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, he nailed it. He nailed it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Very cool.
HOA doinked on him though.
Yeah. Oh, what did they say?
Oh, he got fined.
How bad?
Did he really?
Or I think they gave.
He got a warning.
No. I think he got a warning. He got a pretty good nasty gram.
Yeah. Still bad. Still bad.
I hate HOA.
Yep. So I actually did just learn that the HOA isn't necessarily evil, because me basically being a city council member now.
Wait. Run that last line back.
Shut the fuck up. I've been a long-standing HOA hater.
Fixing his posture a little bit. So, if you want to go to Mr. Evans' episode.
Yeah, episode 35, I believe.
35, check it out. So, there's going to be a certain timestamp where Chris goes, I hate HOAs. And Marcos verbatim says, I think they're necessary evil.
It'll be.
You said that?
Verbatim.
34.
Bar for bar, stole my whole flow.
34 minutes in. It's about 34 minutes in that we had that conversation. Ooh. Yeah. And
that's funny.
I proposed to Mr. Evans and Marcos a CG HOA. Which, if you'd like, you could actually live there with me. Considering Elena here is a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I'm a girl. Pretty cool gal.
I don't. The CG HOA won't be very inclusive of women.
But the cool woman HOA.
Yeah, CW HOA.
CW HOA is on that same level.
The CG HOA is a cool guy HOA. It's exclusively that.
Well, it could still be considered as cool gal.
I disapprove wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Well, there's a hyphen in the G. there's a parentheses.
That's fun, actually. While we're like somewhat on the topic, is it cool if we talk about like kind of your preferences in the romantic sense?
Yeah.
So. I guess I don't know a good way to segue this, because like we talked about it a little bit on like Charlie's episode, where like I literally had to learn what pansexual meant on live on the podcast.
You found out then.
Yeah, it was awesome. But so you're, I mean, what's the less offensive way to say it? Is it gay or lesbian?
Well, just ask her, what's your orientation?
I'm gay.
Cool.
Well, that's kind of gay.
Yeah.
she said, okay. And so how long ago would you say you figured this out?
Sophomore year of high school when I was 15.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did the moment hit you like an epiphany, or was it a steady gathering of information?
Honestly, I don't remember. Maybe an epiphany.
Yeah. Do you think it's harder to like spit game knowing that? Well, like, because...
How does Riz work from the female gaze?
Like, that's what I'm wondering. Like, because like my girlfriend has made out with a numerous amount of women.
She does?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The past year, my girlfriend has made out with like 3 different women.
Oh, kudos to her.
Kudos to her,
Good
right?
Job. Proud of you.
My girlfriend is insanely straight, uncomfortably straight,
How many other girls have you made out with?
0.
How many guys have you...
0.
Okay,
so this is one thing that I actually have a hard time with. One day, I most likely will end up kissing a dude. And
do it right now.
No, that's gay.
Cut to credits.
The first time I kiss a dude, it has to be like John Cena or like Ryan Reynolds.
John Cena? No. Ryan Reynolds, yes.
No. Why did I know that Chris was going to say John Cena? We had to have had this conversation before.
No, I don't think we have, but you're exactly right. Yeah.
John Cena?
I want to look back, Marcus, 20 years from now, the reaction.
That's my type.
Fair enough.
In my opinion. What's your type?
For men? Ryan Reynolds.
Both in both.
Who's your female celebrity crush? Who's the person that would walk?
Ryan Reynolds is like easy.
They would walk into your job. They'd walk into your job tomorrow, and they'd be like, "Elena, let's go," and then you'd leave.
Either that. No.
No hezzy.
No hezzy.
That's tough.
Margot Robbie.
Oh.
Okay.
Queen of the Blondes, all right?
Yeah.
We should have made it
Wait,
a little
Margot
harder.
Robbie or Blake Lively?
We should have made it a little harder. First of all, that's a 3-way, and that doesn't count.
No 2v1.
What's your natural hair color?
Why?
I'm just, gathering data.
You're looking at it.
Is that brown?
Yeah.
Brunette?
Mm-hmm.
All right, never mind then.
You can tell by the roots. You can see. No.
Yeah.
She's like, what's wrong?
Look at him.
Okay, very, very fascinating. Okay. I just kind of wanted to get a sense of that of you because, I don't know.
Ask away.
What's your type? Let's say
what's your realistic type?
Let's go physical. Let's go physical type.
Yeah.
Like
Physical
physical
type?
features.
Ooh.
This
what?
is so-
Answer this, and then I got a tough one
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
You go.
Oh, okay.
Physical and like
Physical,
personality.
they
type.
have to be in shape.
Okay.
Hold on. Elena is a fucking gym rat. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna throw that out there.
First of all, Elena has abs.
I hate to say this.
All right. Yeah.
I don't even like putting this on the internet for other people to see. Elena is one of the few people that actually works out more than me. And I don't appreciate it, but it is the way it is.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And I work out 4 or 5 times a week.
Two jobs,
Yeah.
gym rat. Do you have any other hobbies?
Now podcasting.
Yeah,
know?
podcasting.
Now yeah. Shit, put it on.
Legos.
Legos.
Yeah, Elena's a Legos person. No, she's like, I'm a really big Civil War buff.
No,
I dress up in the costumes. I go reenact the wars and everything. On Saturdays, every Saturday morning.
Yeah. I love losing the Battle of Lexington. There's just nothing quite like it.
When the canister shot was invented, that really changed the battle.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So fit. They got to be fit.
They got to be fit.
Just do they have to be on your level? Would you accept
No, they don't have to be on my level, but
would you accept
definitely-
working towards it?
Yeah.
But pretty close?
Yeah, because working out is a big part of my life, and I have to have somebody that's semi.
So it's participating in lifestyle too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this in a
Understand
douchey way, too, but I've always viewed working out as a form of discipline. You know?
That too,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a mental
I
discipline.
feel like if you can't work out, I don't know.
No, that makes perfect sense. You're good. Yeah.
She's like, there's something wrong with you.
Yes.
I've always had this weird sense where it's I'm fine with money, but with how disciplined I am working out, I should be way better with money. Yeah.
Money and working out don't correlate at all, though.
No, but in the sense of discipline, I know
That's two different mindsets of being.
you're right.
though.
You're exactly right. But
Well,
don't
I
know.
would think
Yeah.
hey, I have a commitment to physical betterment. Why don't I have the same commitment to financial betterment?
Yeah, exactly. No.
Fair enough. But financial betterment has a lot more in play with emotions than I would say working out does.
Circumstances too. Yeah,
Actually,
definitely. I
Do
I actually
you
completely understand. Okay.
Do you get what I'm
No,
saying?
I completely understand.
that makes
You're
sense.
exactly right. Actually, yeah. I love that.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. What were real quick? What were we talking about? 3
Physical, and then we're
were
gonna
talking
ask me
about
something
types.
else.
I was gonna
My
ask you
type,
something.
Yeah,
And
I can tell you
then-
my type. It's black hair and tatted.
You like tats?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Shit, what was it? It was gonna be okay. What now? Now that we're here,
What?
we're, we know each other pretty well, Marcos, right? I know you pretty well,
Where's this going?
right?
Yeah.
We could answer this question objectively,
Okay.
Elena, we're still kind of getting to know you. So
Okay.
with that being said,
Okay.
objectively,
Mm-hmm.
no bullshit. We all know each other. What is the sexiest part of a woman in a gym / what we prefer capacity? I don't want anyone to say brain or personality or laugh. What's the question? What's your answer to that question?
Huh?
The reason why I asked this is because this was just asked on one of my favorite content creators podcast / YouTube videos.
Plug it.
Bradley Martin. He's one of the biggest in the industry. You know Bradley Martin.
I don't think so.
He's ginormous. He's got 6 million YouTube subscribers. Yeah.
I'll have to look him up after this.
Okay. What's the sexiest part of a woman in a gym?
Am I answering first?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very easy answer.
Definitely. I have 3.
What's the first one?
I can't decide.
Motherfucker.
Okay, just say all 3.
I have 3.
Marcos, what's the answer?
Huh?
What's the answer?
It's them.
It's the glutes. It's the glutes. That's what it's always gonna be. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be that guy.
It's the crazy quads, crazy hamstrings, the Mewtwo legs.
The answer to the question is what is the sexy part? What is the sexiest part of a woman in the gym? The answer is glutes, and I'm happy to be that guy. First of all, I have a dumpy myself. I'm allowed to say that. All right. I have female friends with dumpies. Like I'm allowed to say this, but what are your 3?
My 3 are glutes, obviously, legs, and stomach.
Stomach, that's a good one. Very nice. So does it have to be a 6-pack or does it have to be flat?
Respectfully, that is all said with respect.
Yeah. By the way, Elena is like insanely. I just want to throw this out there.
You can have preferences when you're at that level.
And I'm just gonna throw this out there. Elena is insanely fat phobic.
Oh my god. I did not. I am not.
I walked in with a regular soda can and she scoffed at me audibly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was like, I like juice. And she's like, do you like sugar? Like just into your veins? Yeah.
So
stomach, legs, and glutes.
Yeah.
When you say
I like
legs,
a nice ass.
Yeah.
I do.
I didn't want to be the one to say it first.
Respectfully, once again.
So your ass over.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you.
Okay, so I have a question.
Elena.
Yeah,
go.
Go ahead.
No,
you first.
Please ask.
I was just gonna ask if you had to pick between the 2, ass or tits. There's a correct answer here.
There's not.
And I'll tell you. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
It's not.
So which one?
Well, me personally, I'm kind of a boobs guy. That's just me personally, though.
It's got to be that.
Yeah.
Check it out.
No,
here's the logic.
No.
Can I tell you my logic?
So
first?
you go and tell me why, please, why I'm wrong.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I would pick tits myself.
Oh, no shit.
Because I would get a girl that has some natural tits, and then I can work out the ass and build the ass.
Oh.
Whereas with
jeans,
tits, if you have small tits, you have to go and get a boob
That
job,
is true.
and they're not natural.
And it's expensive.
And then you get a win-win in both areas because you can work out the ass and make it bigger.
That's
whereas
true.
the tits you can't.
I'm thinking
respectfully, once again, I love all women. I respect them all.
If we're just looking at an objective build, right? If we're looking at a build, just a natural body, right?
Ass.
I feel like ass can make up for a lack of boobs, but boobs can't make up for a lack of ass. So that's an old proverb.
Hold on. Everything. So to my preference of being boobs is what Marco's just said is the biggest counter argument to my entire opinion, where he's exactly right. Because if you see a girl and you're like, wow, like, good for her, she's wearing the hell out of that bra / shirt, but
she got a long back.
It looks like she sat on it looks like she sat on cardboard that had glue on it.
It's going in.
Yeah, she got a concaved ass, and I'm like, I'm happy for her. Good for her. She probably doesn't use a lot of toilet paper. I'm happy for her.
Oh my god!
But the inverse of that, and you're just like, damn. So even if I don't see her exercising her bra / shirt, very well, good for her. But when I do see that she's got that carriage behind her, I'm like, that's all I see.
Yeah.
So it's like you're exactly right. You hit the nail right on the head. Very interesting. I love that. And that's the thing, though, is that we got 3 attractive people sitting at this table. One of which is very comfortable in her sexuality, and this is what's not fair. Is that Marcos and I are studs in the sense that we're both tall, handsome, and confident, but you're actually hot. So we both go to like a public place and like, the type of people that we're attracting are different.
Yeah.
And that's why I really did want to hear your opinion on that. And thank you. Genuinely thank you for giving that. Because
I say it all once again with respect, no disrespect to women.
Of course.
I don't want to be tagged on that.
Understandable.
I mean, I've dated bigger women before. It's fun. It's like it really isn't that big of a difference. Well, the difference is I dated bigger women when I was bigger. So I guess it is just a preference thing.
I don't think, again, not fat phobic here, but I don't think I ever could.
Well, but you've always been in good shape,
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what's your ethnicity?
Hispanic. And Italian.
Yeah, the skin
tone.
Yeah.
It's the olive.
Look. The olive.
So
olive skin.
Elena actually belongs on the podcast. Just throwing that out there.
If you want to get technical, if anybody wants to look this up, I'm actually Basque, not Hispanic.
Basque?
Which is part of being Hispanic. It's in Spain, running of the bulls. It's spelled Basque.
Basque. Huh.
That's what I am.
I love that.
And what about Robin?
Very nicely done.
On his way.
I love that.
Would you ever participate in a running of the bulls? Do you believe,
Yeah,
Elena, in your current athletic standing, could you outrun a bull?
I don't think we're allowed to. I think it's men
Why?
only.
Oh, I love that. That's
I'm not positive on that though. Okay. Don't quote me on that.
You know, you kind of.
That's fine. It's fine. Love you, Savas. Those are downstairs neighbors. They're taking out the trash.
Oh. I was like, what the hell is that?
Cool. So, speaking of Italians, do you have any plumbers in the family?
Where are you going with this?
I mean, do you?
No.
Speaking of Italian plumbers.
So, Marcos himself here has seen the Mario movie, right? Now you, dealing with your very...
Us two simpletons. Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. Let's go out and watch it.
I'm down.
All right.
After this, is there even a showtime?
I was being sarcastic.
Oh,
so like
something
that has to do with like content creation. Now that you're a part of it, is just like agreeing.
Just saying
to
yes to saying yes to plans.
Thank you. So yeah, after this, we're gonna go burn down a building.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, for sure.
You're doing a great job. Perfect. So, Macros,
my
friend and longtime podcast host.
Yeah.
Please, would you mind doing us the honor of reviewing the Chris Pratt, Jack Black Mario movie?
So,
what?
I will start with this. I will update you guys on the grind that Sky and I have been going through in Mario.
Okay. Really also, I'm gonna watch the movie this week so we can talk about it next week.
We have a Wii. We have a Wii that we found in a closet. Yep. We're like fucking hook it up. We started playing New Super Mario Brothers Wii.
Who does?
I said that on Sky and I. We started saying that a few episodes ago.
Wii.
So Sky and I started a playthrough. There's 8 worlds, or there's 9 worlds total.
Mm-hmm.
We have all the coins up to world 7.
Jeez.
So
Jesus,
dude.
Jesus.
I had an old coworker named Tyler. He was from
Shout
Kentucky.
out Tyler.
Yeah, I love Tyler. But I was just playing Valheim with him the other day.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was his catchphrase.
I say that every day, by the way. So, yeah, Tyler, you're influencing Arizona still, even to this day.
He'd be like, "Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness, Jesus."
Yeah.
Have you completed the whole thing?
The game?
Yeah, like the whole.
I haven't. I actually haven't. So
really?
I've beat World 8. Haven't beat World 9 because I could never get anybody to get the star coins with.
Me and my siblings have the whole thing.
Sky and I are about to do a perfect run.
The whole
actually,
thing,
it's crazy, and so
it takes so long.
It does. We've been
fun.
spacing out over a few weeks.
Yeah.
So we were playing that before we saw the movie, and then we went and saw it 3D. By the way.
Oh wait, did you watch it twice or only once in 3D?
Once. Okay. Only once in 3D.
I love that.
So
tell me more about that, please.
There's always a stigma that floats around like video game movies that are always like they're bad.
Yeah.
They're just not good.
Of course.
The studio and the directors, like the game studio and the directors crash too much.
Creative differences.
The fact that The Last of Us was successful is an anomaly.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
I know.
doesn't
I was very
happen.
surprised by that.
Right. So coming into this, I was like, all right, this is going to be, and I saw it was an Illumination movie, so I was like, there's going to be like some corny,
some Minions type
marketable,
shit,
like fart joke,
I love the Minions,
something
though.
like
I
that.
love those too. Yeah.
I love them too, but it's not like time and place, right? You know what I mean? For Mario, right? For the franchise, they did an amazing job. I would go see it again.
Really?
Yeah, everything about that movie. There was no corny jokes. There was no like it wasn't any cheesy, markety, gimmicky nonsense. It was like it was a Mario movie.
Yeah,
and it was great. The cast actually worked out really well. Like
Charlie Day and
the jokes,
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, the jokes were funny. Jack Black had a song halfway through that sounded like Tenacious D. Have you guys heard? Have you looked up the Peaches song?
Not the Peaches song, no.
Okay, I'll show you guys a song that he does. He sings a song about, so like no secret, Bowser likes Peach, and that's just been in the Mario canon. That's been in the Mario canon forever.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
yes.
I never put that together.
Yeah, he doesn't kidnap her because
because he likes her.
Yeah, because he likes her.
It's because you're not straight.
Wow.
Straight up, that's the male gaze. Every male is like Bowser. That's just like me for real.
That makes so much more sense now.
The male gaze recognize that, but the female gaze don't.
Female gaze is lesbians.
Yeah.
That's the term. So the Mario movie was fire. Go see it. So Jack Black, his song, it was an original song. Mm-hmm. It got to the top 100 in iTunes that weekend.
What?
Yeah, and
what's it called?
It's called
Peaches. I think it's called Peaches.
Are you checking Spotify right now?
Yeah, let's get our producer.
Spotify,
let's get our producer.
Yep.
Anybody want to listen right now, real quick?
No, we can't. We'll get copyright strict.
Jack Black will smite us. I can't do that. Also, Jack Black's just one of those guys. Look, just a good guy.
Wait.
He made a music video. And,
yes, he wore.
I think that's like nominated like for
Point it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Meet her halfway. Okay, fine.
All right.
Oh, I found it.
Yep.
I want to.
Elena, tell us all about it for the first time.
No.
So
she's like, so spoiler alert.
Yeah, Jack Black has a song halfway through that he does, and like they animate the full thing. Like they animate every single vocal thing that he does as Bowser, as his full likeness.
Wait, who is Jack Black playing?
Jack Black plays Bowser, the biggest villain in Mario. Yeah, he's the big. Yeah.
I haven't paid attention to this.
Who voices Donkey Kong?
Seth Rogen. Rogen.
Get the
Who's
fuck
Mario?
out of here.
Mario's Chris Pratt.
Who's Peach?
Peach is
a woman.
No, it's the girl from Queen's Gambit. Anya.
I don't think I've seen that.
Anya.
I can't.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, what's her name?
Who's Luigi?
Luigi is Charlie Day. He's the guy from Pacific Rim or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Why is that
Anya
going?
Taylor-Joy.
Oh, I love her.
Put some respect on her name. Anya Taylor-Joy. She's Peach. And also, the first time I saw her in a role was The Witch.
Ooh, it's a
good movie.
Yeah.
What kind of movie is that?
That's the one with Nicolas Cage, right?
No, the Witch is about like the Salem. It takes place during like the Salem panic, of like the witch trials and everything like that. And
real quick, just so everyone's on the same page, the next question that I'm going to ask Elena is what her favorite type of movie is. That's the question that I'm going to ask, just so I don't forget. Continue.
Cool. Elena, you clock that?
Just a good movie.
Good.
Just a good movie.
Cool. Yeah.
How's the crowd reaction? Because you watched it opening.
It was
weekend.
actually So
was everyone excited?
We had a pretty decently packed theater, and like the crowd reactions.
People were like cheering and shit.
People were like having fun. They were laughing. That. It was a good theater experience.
That's very good.
And
good. Like the Avengers.
Yeah.
Experience.
You know what I wanted that I wanted more engagement. What sucks is like because I fell asleep. That sucks about the D&D movie is Marcos wanted a movie. So I fell asleep during the D&D movie. I already said that 3 times.
We watched it at like 11 p.m.
You know what that movie was? I walked in, I went hee hee hoo hoo popcorn, turn off my brain, and then I'm done. You know what I mean? And then the Mario movie, I had way more engagement. With that movie. Go see it. It's great. I love it.
Yeah,
I want to go watch it.
The song was original.
We'll watch it this week.
He's being nominated. Jack Black is eligible to be nominated for Best Original Song.
I love that.
For an Oscar.
He deserves it.
He does.
Yeah.
So, I love that. Very interesting.
If he gets a Grammy and an Oscar for that Best Original Song,
Grammy,
that'd be amazing.
It would have to be like Let It Go,
dude. No, that's the biggest animated movie now.
Yes,
yeah.
But in the box office, it's the biggest animated movie in history.
Frozen?
It beat Frozen.
I'm not. Wait.
It beat
Mario
Frozen.
beat Frozen.
Mario beat Frozen.
What?
Without skipping a beat.
Wow. I'm really gonna have to go watch it now.
Yes, let's go watch it this week. Deadass.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm like so. Okay, so we'll I'll come back to a review next week. Wow. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Okay.
What's up?
Getting to know you more. Are you a horror movie type of gal?
Not my first pick, but I'm not opposed to watching it.
What's your first pick?
What is your first pick?
What's your comfort movie? What's the one you'll just
do you
throw
have
on?
a comfort movie?
I feel like you're Mamma Mia.
No.
No, she's like wait.
I do like Mamma Mia.
Mad Max.
Let me guess. No. It's gonna be like 12 Years a Slave.
No.
Django.
It's like, no.
Boondock Saints.
It's called Coraline.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, okay.
Coraline is my comfort movie.
Have you seen Wendell and Wild?
What the fuck? Wait,
I don't even know what that is.
Wait,
so check it out. So on
Why?
Netflix, Jordan Peele. Do you like Jordan Peele stuff? Like Nope and Us? Do you like those movies?
I haven't heard of those either. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let me put. So
Wait,
first of all, I'll put you on some
serious?
culture.
I'm so serious.
Those are also just big movies, like media-wise. Like those are just like
What
big
is
pop
it called?
culture.
A little suspicious.
Nope and
Spend
Us.
a little bit too much time off grid. You've been lifting with the weights.
Yeah, no.
The free weights.
Yeah.
Brunette, flat tummy, and also something else.
I think that's an international. You're like probably a Russian spy. You're probably something like that.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. Shit, what was I saying?
I don't even remember.
Jordan Peele,
yeah. Coraline.
The name sounds familiar.
So
though.
there's this guy named Henry Selick. Henry Selick did The Nightmare Before Christmas, like that claymation style. If you like that type of stuff, which it sounds like you do, go see Wendell and Wild. It's on Netflix. It's about basically this girl's parents die, and she makes contracts with these demons, and it's in claymation style like that, and she has to bring them back, or they try to hold up the deal.
Cool.
It's fucking awesome, and I
Wendell?
love Wendell and Wild. Wendell and Wild.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's actually
what's it on?
It's on Netflix.
It's
a Netflix original, I think. It's
shit.
a really good watch.
I'm literally gonna watch it tonight.
It is a very good watch, and
Okay.
I love the movie.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, Coraline comfort movie. But
Okay.
if I had to
really
pick,
good to know.
if I had to pick a movie to watch, like
Real quick, the funny thing is that our friend group, like of me, Tim, Audrey, we agreed that our next family night movie that we do like every month is Coraline.
ooh, can
Really?
I come for that?
I'd love it if you joined us for that. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit,
You like the Lord of the Rings?
hands down, probably
Wait,
my
you
favorite.
like the Lord of the Rings?
You lost me.
So I don't know anything about that because
lost me.
that's 30 hours of movie watching.
I've
It's
never seen a single one.
So good.
I haven't seen a single one.
Never seen a
well,
single
I've
one.
seen.
So
Well, hold
good.
on. I've seen all the Hobbit movies. I've seen all 3.
I've never seen a single one.
I like The Hobbit, but I think Lord of the Rings is better than The Hobbit.
Yeah.
So
Hands
I
down,
actually
hands down.
Well, here's what the crazy thing is. It's like, imagine being like Bilbo Baggins, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're embarking on this great big journey. You go through and you face the desolation of smog and all that shit. Which is, first of all, the sequence in the 3rd movie when the dwarves show up and help out the elves in that fight when they
Dude.
jump over them.
Yeah.
That shit was
so
crazy.
cool.
So during that time period, I was a star wrestler, and I like set like a wrestling record for like fastest pin. I was having like copious amounts of sex, and
Shut
like
up.
so like I don't really know what you guys are talking about, but like
So check it
feel
out. While
free
we
to-
were being cool and watching these
was having
awesome
sex.
fantasy
Hold on.
movies,
2020,
we have the Chad face and we're staring at
when we listen back to this in 2043, and it's like, dude, you were having sex and wrestling in high school and not watching Lord of the Rings? Okay,
dude.
loser.
Yeah.
I bet
Get
you
a
went.
load
I bet you went to water parks.
Get a load of this guy. No, fucking love The Hobbit. So like, yeah, just being Bilbo and then just seeing your nephew go out and kill like Satan. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like your nephew just having a bigger quest than you.
Yeah.
That'll do
funny to
it.
think about, yeah.
He's like,
'Cause
oh,
that's basically the premise of it. Is
I fought a dragon. What did you do?
I killed Satan.
Do you have a movie character that you like resonate with, like hella, like Optimus Prime or something like that?
Yeah. What's like your?
Black Widow.
Ooh, tell me more about that, please.
Can you do the leg trick thing?
Her.
Yeah, I can do it right now for you.
Her and Kana.
Live demonstration.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready? Move the table.
Dude, that shit's crazy.
It's either her or Scarlet Witch.
So just Marvel characters.
I think Scarlet Witch is a red flag.
I refuse to comment
Because
on
she's
that.
red.
Well, no, because she killed people in the other universes about Sims kids.
Fair enough.
I
fair
refuse.
enough.
Yeah, well, yeah. Did
It's
you hear my?
About Sims kids.
Yeah, it's like you had kids in the Sims, and then you're pissed off, and so you go on a multiversal rampage.
If you don't know what
and
she's
take
talking
the-
about, watch
you make that
Doctor
every-
Strange 2.
You make that everybody else's problem. I get it. A bomb blew up her family.
I can't comment on either of those because they're
But
both
you,
so
but you
sexy.
read something the equivalent
I
of like
get
the
what you're saying.
Necronomicon. You get
Yeah,
a
yeah,
third.
yeah, yeah.
Doctor Strange gets a third eye. Also, how did you feel about the CG third eye?
I don't think I've seen that yet.
Oh,
know,
the sequel to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
She's Scarlet Witch is a big character in that, so
Oh.
that'd be good
so
to watch.
so
if you like
everything
it.
he just said is what he's
She's
talking
not my
about.
go-to though. Black Widow.
Who's
If
your
I
go-to?
had to resonate with one, it would be Black Widow.
That
Okay.
makes perfect sense.
Hands,
Okay.
hands down.
I
What
thought
would
you were
be-
gonna say like Gone Girl.
What
or
would be a
something.
superpower that you would have?
Ooh,
I want to fly.
That's it.
I'd love to fly.
I want to fly.
I know that we not like as a society we
Dude.
knock the ability to fly. I so would.
There's
Mostly because I have a big thing with freedom, and I feel like being able to fly gives you a lot of freedom.
So it fits you. It fits your character more. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's,
Okay.
what's your dream job,
Chris.
Oh, wait. No, sorry.
Looking at. Have you ever seen Sky High? You ever seen that movie?
Yeah,
love that.
I
Yeah.
love Sky High.
So there's this anime that's out. It's called My Hero.
Mm-hmm.
My Hero Academia. The fan base is smelly. I don't associate with them. Check it out. But it's basically that, but like it's just that show. Just in a show form. Yeah, it's
Oh.
just Sky High in a show form.
Show
That's
form.
fun.
So people have abilities based on their things. Like what would be like one of the characters can just create stuff. She can just
I
yeah.
think I know the
It
show
just
you're talking
turns-
about now.
Yeah. So there's
Tim Burton is in it, right? I'm pretty sure.
Not that one.
Is it
It's
Tim
like it's a
Burton?
Japanese like
Or Tim Allen. No,
Neither.
I'm thinking of something different then.
I mean, maybe the English version. I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
what would you say? What would you guess Elena's superpower would be? If you were a stranger in
And
the
I met
street
her-
and she was like, "I'm a superhero," what's
I'm
her
gonna
power?
be straight up. I'm gonna be straight up. I
her
think
personality.
it would definitely be something like psychic related,
Yeah.
either reading thoughts, emotion, guessing patterns or something like that. I do think it's like
because in general, I am really good at that.
Low key, I'm just gonna throw this out there. This might be the first time I've ever said this on the podcast. Elena is a little bit of an empath. Like, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I hate saying that, but Elena just kind of knows when some shit's going on.
Knows the vibe.
When some shit's going on, she's just kind of like, hey, what's going on?
Do you have crystals?
No
No crystals.
No crystals.
No crystals.
I don't believe in that stuff.
Gotcha.
I respect that wholeheartedly. What did you guys do for Easter? I don't know. What did you do for Easter?
I slept.
Did you?
All day?
Yeah, all day.
Good shit.
What did you do?
I had a whole 80-hour plus work week. Sunday was my off day, so I slept the whole day.
I love that. I had a girl.
Yeah.
Good shit.
What'd you do, my boy?
Easter, we were closed, so that was awesome, right? Had the day off. Hit a fat workout.
Yeah, had a boy.
Yeah.
Had a boy.
Yeah. Played Valheim.
Nice.
So Valheim, Viking Minecraft.
And also
that sounds cool.
Also tell yourself, yeah.
Yeah. Marcos, 20 years from now, go check on Valheim, just see how it's doing. And I want you to remember one thing. All those days that you've ever just said, you know what? I'm gonna be a bad boyfriend, you know, or I'm just gonna take the day for myself. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna go play Valheim with the boys, which is my coworkers. The coworkers that I have directly at my work are all like relatively around the same age as me.
Real quick, this
younger
is
20s.
This is something that I'm infatuated with Marcos. Is that like Marcos is. He's infatuated with me in the sense that I will quit a job in 3 months because I get bored.
He will quit a job.
I'm the same way.
But Marcos will work.
I'm coming up on 2 years.
He'll work 8 to 10 hours with 3 or 4 guys, clock out, go home, and then play video games
with those guys for like 4 more hours.
Exactly.
So you're with them
a lot of the day,
basically. Yeah.
But it not a lot of the day, mostly like 90% of your life.
But here's the thing though, and like this genuinely, like I've thought about this because like I like my space.
Good.
That's one thing. No, that's one thing I feel like you know about me is like I'm quick to just be like nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not it's like value.
No,
this
yeah.
is important to me. Yeah.
It's like, hey, my personal time is very important to me. I keep that shit on lock. And so, like, it doesn't feel like that with them, though. So, like, I go and I work and I'm these guys' boss for a little bit. And I go tell them what to do, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I come home. And then it's like, oh, we're playing Valheim with the boys. Like, oh, shit, we got to go build a ship and, like, sail. You know, it's like there's a genuine sense of camaraderie there that I feel like I only get with, like, these guys, kind of them.
That's cool.
I love that.
Yeah, just solid community, I think, is what I'm establishing.
I really love that.
I play video games.
What do you game?
Oh,
tell us.
Nothing crazy. Mario is my number one. Obviously, Mario Kart.
On what?
Wii U?
I like the Wii. No,
the regular Wii?
Like the Wii.
Like New Super Mario Brothers Wii?
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the one we're playing.
Yeah. I love that one. All-time favorite. Same with the Mario Kart as well.
Very fun.
But I also am a huge fan of Easter eggs for the Black Ops Zombies. I know, it's not very popular.
No comment.
I know.
Which is
3.
real quick. What?
And 2. I know.
You're like 100% gay?
Mm-hmm.
Which Easter egg is your favorite?
Horizon Rock. The bows.
That's a great Easter egg.
I love that one.
What's your favorite bow?
Why are we laughing? I know.
What's
Elena, I'm just gonna throw this out there.
What's the bow?
I'm just gonna throw this out there. That is like the.
What?
In terms
Did I
of
say something wrong?
No.
Okay,
That's like my favorite thing you could have said. So that's why everything you've said, like preceding this, has been comical. Because I play Black Ops 3 Zombies 3-4 times a week.
Do you really?
Every day.
How come we haven't played?
Well, I mean,
are you on PlayStation? What console?
I like PlayStation. Sorry again. I'm sorry.
I love PlayStation.
Oh, thank God. I was like, I thought the wrong answer. PlayStation.
Horizon Rock is a great Easter egg. What's your favorite bow? Because I'm weird.
I don't know their specific name.
Are you gonna say fire
Wolf,
bow?
No,
fire.
God, no, it's so hard to get. Hell no.
I run that
here's
train.
the
The electricity bow, the storm bow, the purple
the
one,
lightning
the lightning bolt.
What's staff on
She doesn't play Origins.
You don't play Origins?
No, I've played it.
Ooh.
I'm really bad at it though.
Origins is hard.
Origins is
the
very
ice
hard.
bow
I've
is the
only ever
best.
played it with my friend Landon. Shout out to Landon.
Shout out Landon. The ice bow is the ice staff is the best staff. Yeah.
I don't know which one for the staffs. I haven't used them enough.
I ththought fire was best.
No, the fire's
for
the
the
worst.
bow.
No, for the staff.
Oh,
for the
for
staff.
the
Oh
bow?
no,
For the bow?
ice is the best. Yeah.
For the bow, fire's the worst.
Fire's the worst.
Fire's the worst. Doesn't do shit.
So it chariots between the void and the fire being
What
the
other
worst.
maps besides Rise and Rock? Can you
Shadows of Evil kind
Can
of
you do like Moon? Can you do any? Can you do any like Black Ops 1 maps?
It gets. I don't know. I
Those
haven't played it. I haven't played it.
Wait, what the? What are you talking about? Black Ops 1, Moon, Shangri-La.
Oh, not Easter eggs.
What's
Yes.
the one?
Are you serious?
Moon, yes.
Moon is a full blown.
Yes,
do you know
it's
how many
great.
steps go into Shangri-La?
A lot.
About a mansplain on you.
Have you played? I think it's called Zetsubo no Shima.
Zetsubo no Shima.
That one's hard as hell.
I can't deal with the spiders.
Passed it once.
I
didn't do it by myself.
My favorite map,
No.
Sumi, Durice.
My favorite's Kino.
Classic
Wait,
Durice.
what?
Kino is my favorite.
Favorite map is Kino?
Yeah.
That's the best map.
What about DLC map? Let's talk
When I
DLC
just want
map.
to kill zombies, like if that's my sole focus is kill zombies and pack-a-punch my gun, it's gonna
I'm
be
literally
Kino.
teaching.
Dude, Durice, what the fuck? You run factory. You just
Yeah.
you run. So here's what
I don't
happens.
think I've played
boring.
that one.
That's
I don't think
boring.
I've played
That's
that one.
boring.
Oh, but that's classic.
boring.
Oh, that's fine.
Same
forged.
reason why Rise and Drac is boring.
I mean, what's the very first map that came out? Nocturne.
It's
Noct
Kino.
is the
Oh.
first map.
Oh
yeah,
no,
ever.
it is.
Noct,
Yeah,
and then it goes
Nocturne.
That
Varuk.
one's-
Nocturne,
that one's
Varuk,
so small.
Shinonuma,
Yep.
Durice,
Exactly.
Moon, Shangri-La.
No.
No.
Yeah,
No, Ascension.
he's right, he's
Ascension.
right.
No,
He's
it
right.
goes
Yeah,
Ascension.
like you're forgetting.
Ascension. Is it
I can't
Shangri-La and
remember
then Moon? Because I know Moon was like last. Moon was last.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's been way
And then
too
it goes.
many.
And then it goes transit.
overlapping-
Yep, transit.
yeah.
All that, and then within
favorite
transit,
Black Ops 2 map.
I can't remember what
Town
it's called,
is-
but
Town is the only
it's the
answer.
one where the
Town.
ground's on fire.
Town is
Town,
the only
yeah.
answer. Yeah.
Do you like
Yeah.
the one with the train or just the one where you just run around? It's
The
just
bus.
Just run
simple.
around.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
simple.
Town.
Just
Town's the
simple,
best.
yeah.
That's just so funny that you say that because Black Ops 3 Zombies is like my biggest intrigue.
Have
right
you ever
now.
played 4?
Black Ops 4. Yeah.
Oh, Black Ops 4?
The zombies.
Only a handful of times, but yes.
It's-
The only
Yeah.
map on there that I like is
Titanic?
the one. No, the
That's-
one with
that's awful. I hate that
the gods. There's the 4
Yeah.
temples.
Oh yeah.
Not 9.
Is that what it's called?
It's literally
9.
called 9,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the only one I'll ever play on 4.
The Greek gods one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
okay.
only
That
one.
one's
I've
awesome.
passed
The
that one,
Roman
too.
Colosseum one?
Have you gone all the way to the elephant?
Nope.
And, like, kill the
Oh.
elephant?
No.
Dude, it's hard.
only one time did I get to that, and it was
I've only passed it one time, and again, I did not do this by myself.
Oh, I just hit like this weird like little
people
nugget.
just get in my fucking way in zombies. It pisses me off. Oh, I have movement in there.
Ooh, okay, I have a question. Go to weapon.
In
Go to
what-
weapon in what
Mhm.
game? Black Ops 3?
Yeah,
Ooh,
Um
Man of War.
that's a good one.
I'm a Man of War kind of guy.
Jeez.
Man of War. I'm a slut for the ray gun. Just,
Man of War is the upgraded shotgun, the Pack-a-Punch shotgun?
No. Man of War's
No, that's
AR.
Fuck, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
the
it's
haymaker.
Haymaker.
The haymaker-
Nah, it's,
Is it
no,
not
no,
the-
no, no,
it's the
It is the
haymaker.
haymaker.
It's
That's
the
not my favorite
haymaker.
weapon. I'm sorry. I didn't make this. You're right. You're absolutely right.
The shoe shine.
I don't know that one.
The upgraded haymaker is called the shoe shine.
Do you guys know the one? I don't know the actual. I call it the waffle gun.
the Wonder Waff?
Wonderwall.
The Wonder Waff. That's
Yeah,
the
I
one.
think-
Yes.
Nice.
The one that shoots like
Yep.
10
Electricity
in a
Yeah,
row.
and-
the lightning.
It'll go and
Mm.
it's infinite damage. Yeah.
Mm.
So I think my favorite gun, like my favorite wonder weapon, is probably going to be Ray Gun Mark II.
Yes.
Just because
That one's OP. That one's just OP.
It's just fun. It makes a cool
It
noise.
does
Yeah.
everything you want it to.
Yeah.
It does
It looks
everything.
cool.
Yeah.
The burst.
Yeah.
It's the
I
mark.
love
It's the
burst
ray
guns.
gun, but two.
I
Yeah.
love burst.
Yeah.
Everything burst. I love.
Yeah.
The M8A1.
Shit, my
M8A7.
I need to see him. There's an assault rifle. It's an assault rifle.
ICR.
RK-12. Is that the one?
Bootlegger.
No, not the bootlegger. It's probably the
ICR.
HVAC. Probably HVAC.
HVAC is that's
I
one
don't
of
like
mine.
that one.
I love that one.
BO3 zombies.
You might be thinking of the RK-12.
Arcade.
Hold on.
AK-12.
Hold on.
No, I think it's RK.
No, it's not.
I swear it is.
I love you, but it's not.
I swear it is.
I promise you, it's not.
I swear it is.
It's okay. The
I'm gonna look it
AK-47U. What's the RK-12?
I'm pretty sure it's RK-12. It's something 12.
Actually, probably the Pack-a-Punch Dingo.
Dingo's a great
Pack
one.
Punch
Dingo. is
Dingo.
so-
That's a great
I
one.
forgot about that one. I
Yeah.
love the Dingo.
OP. But yeah,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm ready to wrap up.
Yeah, so we can.
Yeah,
Elena?
yeah.
Do you have any nuggets of wisdom that you'd like to call
Mm.
things off on?
Don't overthink.
Anything?
Yeah, just don't overthink in general.
I love that.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, NBs and all, thank you so much for joining us on episode 65 of the Hispanic on Paper podcast.
It has been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure.
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me. I had fun.
Anything you want to plug? Do you not want people to follow your Instagram or whatever?
Oh, I mean, it's too hard.
That's true. Well, say it, or if you want. Do you not want to? Who cares?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Bet.
My name's Elena. That's
Elena.
all.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Follow us on Instagram at Hispanic on Paper Podcast.
Remember to rate, like us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, subscribe, leave a comment. We are podcast hosts who fight. This is just a daily reminder. If anybody has beef, we got Static to cook that.
And if you don't have beef and you'd like to fight, we are more than welcome to do so.
Any comments, concerns, or anything like that? If you guys want to just leave us things to talk about, let us know. Comment, please. We are very, very active
if your dad says some weird shit and you're just like, what the fuck? That's weird. Tell us, and we would love to have a conversation about it. But yeah, this has been episode 65. Thank you so much for tuning in.
My name is Marcos.
My name is Kashi.
I'm Elena.
Catch you next week.
Take care.